All right, let's just get into some Minecraft. Let's grind some stuff out. Let's get some stuff done. Okay. Let's go down here. We need to get into our iron farm, which is right over here. Now we had placed back our iron blocks over here after the last stream, wanting to keep everything together. We'll probably have to wind up putting like a crafter or something over here. I'll just grab this iron. We'll go on and trade it. All right, let's grab all this. Okay. And we will go trade it all up. And yes, I did take off that background because I want to get at least the windows done. So I think we're going to go down. We need a couple more buckets just for this farm alone. Just grind everything out. All right, guys, let's trade with you. We'll go and pick up that. Let's see. Okay. I'll do 3 more. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, about 6-second delay. All right. Let's see. There we go. We'll just stock this stuff in here now. At least we got a couple blocks. We could probably try and go for of her speaking. I don't know. We might die from that one. You know. Okay. And of course we're out of dirt. Let's see. Fire protection mending. So we will need another mending. Okay. Let's see what we can get. We need mending. At least 2 more mending. We need some unbreaking. Okay. We will take those with us. We'll grab the buckets from over here. Shouldn't have too many buckets over here. Wow, 10. Okay. Well, we'll take that. Let's see. Are you? Nope. Power. What are you? Blast protection. Fortune. Unbreaking. 1, 2. Still touch. Infinity. Knockback. Oh. Looting. Is mending not. All these villagers. They're gonna be the death of me. Okay. Let's just search all the way around here. All right. Let's go try and find this guy. We're looking for a mending villager. Okay. Knockback. Infinity. What are you? Mending. Hey, look at you, buddy. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, y'all are staying at a steady 6 seconds behind me, so that's okay. I'll take that. Well, so can we get some likes in the chat for this video? It would really help me out a lot. It really would. All right. Mending, protection. Okay. All right. So there goes one mending. There's another mending right there. Let's go and tap that in. All right. Let's get some experience. We're gonna need it. You know what? We can't keep on forgetting to do this. Now, what was? Oh yeah, lava. Kind of forgot what we're getting ourselves into. Mhm. Okay, we'll take all those. We'll get this netherrack going. We'll go down and we'll gather up some more netherrack. We'll dismiss that one. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing good today. Sorry, this is a solo world. I'm hoping within the next couple weeks to a month, I will have a members only world that members of the channel can come and join. Let's go on and grab this stuff out. We'll actually throw that meat up there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I get asked every day at least 5 to 6 times a day. We'll have people that just jumps into chat just to ask if they can join. So it's going to be a members only world. But hey, maybe by that time, we'll get some gifted memberships and stuff like that. And maybe you can come join through a gifted membership. All right. We got to get more lava. It's always coming down to lava. Let's see. We should have enough space. Yeah. We can take that, throw that right there. Okay. And we should have more than enough room. All right, let's keep on going. So, as y'all can see, if y'all come back and y'all watch this, that's why I say no to people. Oh, lose my mind. Oh, you save me. Feel alive. Faster and faster. No laughter. Yes, yes. I'm an emotional mess. Yes. Live an emotional man. Let's go on up here. Control. Yes, yes, I'm an emotional mess. Okay, we're not going to do this just yet. Um, all right. All right, we'll go on and just remove this. We'll get rid of all that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, here, we'll do something like that. All right. Oh, all right. We'll go on and just bring this up. Let's see. We'll go. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. We're just waiting on the rest of our stones to be done. So we will toss that in there. Let's come over here. Actually, this box has our stuff that we will be using. Okay. Let's get some more netherrack. Netherrack. Come on, FX. And actually, we will use Silk Touch. Sorry about that. Now let's hope we don't die. Hey, look at that. We didn't die this time. Run, 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 run. Woo. Again? All right. Need loads of this stuff. No, thank you. I don't need to pay um to enhance my channel. But thank you. Um don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on now. Okay. I should not have to go through and completely decimate them. You know what? We could probably make a bone meal farm out of them, you know? That could be something cool. Okay, there we go. Let's see. It's really those little lava pools that you really have to watch out for. Let's go on and collect all this stuff. Boom, boom. Click here. And they didn't even post a link. Oh snap, we're already full. Okay. Uh, yeah. I would like more of this stone. Let's see. Link not showing up. Yeah. Um, Probably because of my settings, I don't allow people to post links in my channel. Sorry. I mean, it'd be like if you had a channel and I came on to your channel just posting links, you wouldn't be too happy about it. So, no problem. Just, you know, there's a reason why things are done a certain way on this channel. All right, let's go through. You work for YouTube? Yeah, sorry. Um, if you join up Discord, because I know that most people that work for YouTube, they do have a Discord. And so if you link up your Discord, then I would be able to see it. But other than that, I don't really have any needs. Um, all right. Let's see. Here, we'll even post all those in there so that way those will be gone. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. All right. Just making sure our settings are correct, y'all. And actually, we could probably get rid of a lot of this unwanted gear now. There we go. That one too. Heidi, I found you. Let's go on in. We'll drop this in there. We can get rid of all this other stuff. All right, let's. Come on. Let's get over here. Will get us a little bit more XP. Are you talking to me or talking to Heidi, Chico? All right. We'll just toss all this stuff in here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm promoting stuff. Obviously. Well, why don't you join up on Discord? Here, I will even make it easier for you. Because like I said, most people in YouTube does have Discord. So we're gonna copy. There we go. You're promoting stuff, obviously. Wow. All right. Let's go on and get this thing running. This is our 16 portal gold farm. If y'all are just new to oh, I know, and that will come. Hey Brian, how are you doing? Sorry about being so loud. I mean, this is why I do a 16 portal gold farm. Now, this thing is pretty massive on its own. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Sorry that it's so loud. But this thing, we're just getting more and more levels with this thing. Okay. Whatever they just said. Stop promoting my. Okay. Well, anyways, this is a working 16 portal gold farm. As you can see, it is awfully loud, which I'm sorry about that. And remember, guys, let's just have nothing but good vibes here. All right. Yes, yes. And I'm working on levels. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brian. Like I said earlier, every single stream I have, at least 4 to 5 people that ask me if they can play with me. That won't be until I get my membership channel up and going, and then channel members will be able to play. So we just turned it off. We're gonna let these things just drain down. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do something like that. Okay. There you go. See? Thank you, Heidi. I removed chat from my live stream. Now let me do something real quick. Sorry everybody if you're a regular. I'm very sorry. Let's see. Boom. We'll go there. Okay, so this one we will do that number. So, Heidi, I'm sorry, but I don't know you. I'm not gonna let you come on here and just, create chaos. So you can sit over there and time out. And everybody else here, I'm sorry. I don't like drama in real life or while I'm live streaming. So, anybody that wants to cause drama, they can be hidden. 62. 62 levels. All right. So that's all feeding through. Don't worry, I'll have a talk with her about links. No, it's okay. She can post links on my channel. So no harm, no foul. Just this is supposed to be a place where people can come relax and not have to deal with drama. And like I said, you want to bring drama, you can be removed as quickly as possible. Now, I do think that we need some sort of super smelter. Oh, okay. And how did you find her on my channel? All right, let's drop some more items into here. Oh, okay. You've been scouting around. Okay. I wouldn't say like I'm like the best. If you want to, I can show you what I'm capable of. Let's see. Jeff, you still here? Okay. We're gonna take Brian. Oh, how good. Let's take Brian on a little journey. We'll take everybody here on a little journey. Okay. Realm settings. Let's go to my original forever world. So, a lot of people do like this. What in the world? I did not activate it. Oh, let's see. Options, realm settings. We'll activate that one. Okay. Okay, y'all two have fun, Choco Girl. Now, this is my original forever world. This world was originally started in 1.19. Let's just come over here. We'll sleep. Oh man, we're gonna have to get some more. Yeah, pardon me. I gotta get more rockets. No, you know what? I tell you what we'll do. Where is it? Right over here. We'll grab some papers. We'll fly right out here. What is that in the distance? Oh yeah. You already know what it is. It's a creeper farm. As you can see, this thing works wonderful. So yeah, Jeff, you were asking what I was planning on building, what kind of farm. It's gonna be like this, a creeper farm. Now you will see that they will start dying, and you'll see the XP start coming up. The gunpowder gets separated and it goes into storage. But we won't stay on here for long. Let's go on and come back down. We'll turn this off. And let's go over here. Welcome to Castle Rock. Now this is what I would consider my industrial area. You have all various types of farms around here. You know, if you know, then you know. This is a warped fungus farm right there. You can get to it down here. What you will see is, see, we get lots of fungus roots, so on and so forth. We have right here one of Castle Rock's only storage system, and that storage system sits right there. This is what is called an infinite item storage system. So as you can see, minecarts with chests are placed right there. You have a shulker unloader up there that feeds into the chest, going into hoppers. Then you have it one single item sorter that feeds into a shulker loader. And this is what you use to pick what you want out of the system. Now you can't put in non-stackables. Those won't work in this system. They'll just get jumbled up. We're going to be building this system on our new Forever Let's Play world. Here's the original 1.19 16 portal gold farm. And yes, you heard it correctly. 16 portals. Let's see. We have so much stuff over here. We have a field farm. You got lava. You got your underwater fan farm. You also have a 0-tick kelp farm, which is actually broken. As you can see, it no longer works. So, I don't know. Wow. Yeah, like I said, most of the time was let me take you over to where most of the time has been. Like literally a year and a half has been spent over here. So and it will get a little bit laggy, but these are all the farms that I want to actually bring to this new long-term world. Go into our nether. Oh man, I wish I had some coffee. Welcome to our little nether hub. Castle Rock. Now, Brian, what would, let's say, what is the biggest build you've ever seen? You know, like block dimensions. Uh, I don't know. You've seen a lot. Okay. Well, be prepared for this one. We'll look down. We'll have to let all this stuff load in. Welcome to Minecraft's largest maze. Built-in survival hard mode. This build is for Guinness Book of World Records. Now let me go on and land down here. We're gonna bump up the settings just so that way everybody can see it. Now this is the kind of builds that I like to do. We'll go up to, let's say, 20 chunks should do. Resume. Yeah, there we go. So this is at 20 chunks render distance. Now it's still not done. It's still a progress underways. You know, sitting here and mining out all this. I mean, you're talking about a year and a half with tools just mining out. Now this is roughly 1,000 blocks by 1,000 blocks diameter. And there's a lot of secrets with this one as well. Sorry. So, Brian, hopefully you understand what I do here and on this channel, because after the maze gets done, we have another project. This project's going to take about 2 years to complete. This is going to be an empire. Not just any empire, but an elven empire. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen, Chico. All right. And so this project over here is going to take literally about 2 years to complete. So this one will be part of the maze. So the lore is that you come through the maze, you're not going to have armor, you're not going to have rockets, you're not going to be able to get out of here. You will have to literally find your way out of this maze. So once it's completed, all this stuff will not be here. Let me take y'all into one section. No, I'm sorry. This is what we're going for. I know the very tops aren't done, but I wanted like an overgrown, weathered look to it. These will be fixed to where they don't come down. So the only way that you'll be able to survive is by running through here. Let's go on and put this one back. Oops. You're gonna have to collect berries. And so if you run, you're gonna have to eat berries. Just to survive. And now this will still be on survival hard mode. And there will be also mobs in here. You won't be able to kill the mobs. You'll have to run away from them. Now if you I think it might be over here. If you die, you'll respawn back in the center. So that's basically how this maze project will be working once it's actually completed. Now, once it's actually completed, this world will be available for download. Oops. Oh my. Once the maze is completed and that one's completed, once this world's actually completed. I don't know if y'all want to watch me start live streaming and working on this world. A lot of it's just tedious work. Here, we will take that. A lot of it's, especially right now, it's just me building up what I dub these rings. It's just me designing them, making sure that they're going to function and everything else. And I honestly don't know if y'all would be interested in watching it. Before starting this new world, a lot of people, they would jump on and then they would get off, and I wouldn't get very many views showing this world. Or actually working on this world. But who knows, if y'all want to see more work on this world as well, then we might toss this one up in our live stream. Might live stream it like at least once or twice. So let's go on and just take one more gander. Again, this is Minecraft's largest maze being built in survival hard mode. This project, yeah, this one's, we're talking about 1,000 blocks over here to 1,000 blocks over there. That's the diameter. And I'm still going to be doing all the terraforming on this. My whole thing was, I watched Hermitcraft. I wanted to be part of Hermitcraft so bad. But I always wanted to know how they did all these builds so quickly. And so that's why I decided to build something like this. I mean, we can even go in there. Let's just give y'all a first person perspective. Now the walls, they're going to be 3 blocks thick once it's actually completed. Every 7 blocks you have a row of lights that should keep anything else from spawning except for those guys. But you would basically be running through this trying to figure out how to get out. And like I said, there will be mobs in here, so you will be facing skeletons, zombies. I want to bring in a couple Ravengers and get them in here. Yeah. I mean, that's what I get a lot of. Like a lot of people, hey Blocky, when a lot of people see this, they're like, wow, that's so big, oh my gosh, you're underrated and stuff like that. Then I start working on it and like the views just like plummet because it's not like hermitcraft, where you just sit there and you build. um Now I did let one of my viewers in and somehow all my maps got destroyed. I was keeping maps as we started. So you see 9/23 2023, about 1 week prior to this is when the maze actually got started. This is one of the very first maps of the maze. But as you can see, as time progressed, you know, it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like I said, somebody messed with the maps and they got kind of screwed up. I believe this is Nell's map. And also, we are installing a roof. As you can see, it's just right below build height. I think build height is 282 or something like that. Three something. Yeah, this is build height. We can't go any higher. Yeah. Um yeah, this one's 1,000 blocks by 1,000 blocks. Ultimately, whenever I started this world, I wanted to connect with like-minded individuals that love Minecraft just as much as I do and actually collab with them. Build something like Hermitcraft, something fun, something that we could all build, but it would be a forever world. It would never get reset, it would never get deleted. But going through this process, I found a lot of people that do like Minecraft whenever it comes to a forever world is they lose momentum so fast. As you can see right back here, most people haven't seen it, is some of the wall designs that's going to be going on here. Yeah, this is all on PC. So this is why I can take mine up to, I think the highest I got was like 95 render distance. But this is what we're trying to achieve on this new forever world, is just massive projects, getting to know other content creators, you know, helping each other out, helping, each person actually make it on YouTube. You know, that's what it should be all about. All right, let's see. See, we'll go on and fly down here. Let's see. So Brian, you still here? Hello, Blocky. Okay. Now, you might wonder why we need a 16 portal gold farm. That's for this. Here's my bartering system. This is how much I love Minecraft. Uh, you see right there, we're missing 1 pixel. Okay, 1 pixel. What that allows us to do is it allows the items to hit that 1 pixel and fly down that hopper line. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. And everything gets sorted. Forever World, like I've told numerous of people, you will start stockpiling stuff. So let's jump out of here. We'll go to our world spawn, and then we will jump back into our new Forever World, where we just wrapped up a 16 portal gold farm. Um, let's see. We'll save and quit. Realm settings live. Okay, so we're still in a search for um picking a name out for this world. No, I sure haven't. Preston Craze. Here, let me do something. Brian, um if you have Discord, let me see. There's my Discord link. Um Feel free to join. Sometimes I'm not doing it today, but sometimes I do talk live on there. And so like the people that are attached to my Discord, they can actually get on and they can actually live chat with me. But there's a section in that whole Discord stuff about videos and stuff. If you want to drop a link to their channel there, and I will definitely go and check it out. Uh, Oh, telling you, food is like the hardest thing to come by. So we just finished up this 16 portal gold farm. Um, Big difference between 119 blocks and a new world. I mean, big, huge difference. Yeah, we're still waiting for the nether brick to go. But here's another view of it. I know we probably could, you know what? We might as well, right? So nothing can spawn in here. Um, see. Okay, so those will have to stay. Those we can get rid of. Oh, this is gonna be massive. I have to do something real quick and then I'll join the Discord. Okay. Okay. You know what? Hmm. Yeah, that's fine if those get smelted up. Let's just clean up this area just a little bit. I am so ready for a beacon. Let's see. We need. Come on. Let me get up there. Come on. Oh, okay. All right. Well, just do this number. Yay. All right. All right. Good. We got out of there. So it means that we should be able to mine this out just fine now. How long did it take to get all that obsidian? I would say a couple hours at least. I know it was a couple days because I wound up and I can show you where I actually first started doing the obsidian. I mean, this is like one of my earliest, usually my very first farm that I usually build in a world. Because no matter what in any world, you're gonna need a nether portal. So you're gonna need obsidian to do so. I don't really like the idea of floating in water and bobbing for obsidian. So what I do is I build something like this. You put your buckets of lava in each one, and then you grab a bucket of water, place it right on top of there, and as it flows out, it'll change it all to obsidian, and then you can just sit there, you know, you can mine that one, that one, that one, and that one just by sitting in this one spot. And you will, as you're going around, you will collect them. So that would be my little tip for, whenever you're starting. Other than that, it was really just going to the end. There was a live stream episode that I did going into the end, and well, we found a bug. Do you use dripstone to get all the lava? This is our dripstone farm. This is what we started off with to just power up this one. And, a lot of people don't understand this, but you can have an XP bank here with these. So we will let those drain off, and then we will see how much XP we get. So the longer you just let this go and go and go, the more XP that you will gain from it. Let's go up here. Let's sleep. Now, all the landscaping stuff has been done without a beacon so far. I'm thinking maybe within the next couple of episodes, we're going to take out our first wither. We're going to suffocate them. Hold on now. Okay, there we go. Look, another one. No, sir, you're not going into my end. Or my nether, whatever. They know what I'm talking about. Okay. This is my rendition of a barn. We do have the Jeb sheep. We still need to put them on top. We haven't yet. Our blacksmithing trading post. With the nice little furnace center right there. Now, this building right here is the librarian trading hall. No, it's not done. I'm still debating if I want to put them into cages and have them all the way up here. But this is kind of like the vibe that I'm going for. I really like that. Then, of course, our lighthouse, gold farm. We still need to detail our archers. I think we're calling this one like the Huntsman's Lodge. And then once this is done, you'll be able to come back out here, take aim at these, do a little bit of target practice. Thank you. So, like I said, we're not as fast as, you know, a bunch of these other people, but we're getting there. We do have a purple block farm, so that way we can get the end rods. Just our biggest trouble is the freaking nether. Where our portal landed us is so atrocious. It's so atrocious. Let's see. We might be able to think we would actually need more wood for that one. I think we'd need more hoppers. I was going to say we could build a quick little item smelter, but the size that we're gonna need a lot of wood. So let's, okay. And I almost actually have all the stuff for my other gear. Yeah. So this is how big our item smelter is going to be. 66 furnaces wide. And it's going to be fully automated. We're going to be able to just put whatever we need to in it, and it will just do whatever we need from it. For that, we need lots and lots of wood, which is something else that we've been working on little by little as we play. Do we have a bed? No, we don't. Let's go gather some wood because we're going to need lots of chests, and then we will need lots of hoppers. I think what we can do is we can probably build the furnace system out there at the gold farm. Have that furnace system just going while we're AFKing for gold. Our iron farm will be going, and we can probably set up like a separator for that, so that way the flowers are going directly into bone meal, and our metal is being turned into blocks. So here comes the fun part of Minecraft, is actually grinding away at some stuff that you need. I mean, I figured, well, I was grinding out stuff already, might as well go live, get some more views, some more watch time. We're still on our way to monetization. We got super chats finally, but we're about 1,000 hours of watch time away from being fully monetized. And like we've discussed in previous videos, like the donations, the tips, all that is going to just maintain and upgrade our PC. Not really anything fancy. It's just keeping it all updated with the best stuff. What is super chat? I honestly don't even know. I honestly don't know how any of that works. Just, I know I got, whenever I hit 3,000 hours, it said that I unlocked super chats. So I think I've seen them on like Wax Frauds and Loonies. I think that's where the chats are read out loud. I'm not sure. But like I tell people, my tipping page, we actually get 100% of those proceeds. We don't have to share them with like YouTube or Twitch or anybody else. You know, those tips, they go directly to us. And yeah, like we've gotten a couple tips through there so far. Okay. Let's keep on working our way around. I think we'll probably actually start mining out these larger trees. And again, sorry about all the drama earlier with those people that were joining and then leaving. That's not what we're trying to do here. And I know if I would have just unblocked them, then it would have just been the same thing. Hey, Brian. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. You know, it's like what I've said hundreds of times. Ultimately, all that I really want is just to create a nice community where, you know, everybody can talk to everybody else. We just have fun, we laugh, we enjoy playing Minecraft, and we see where we get to. You know, nothing too serious, but that's the basic goal of this channel. All right, let's see. We need to go where, yeah. We'll shoot over here. And we should be able to sleep out here. We got a bed. There we go. Torches will light up our way. And then this over here, this took up a couple episodes just to even go through. This is where we actually lost a whole bunch of our wood in making torches. I'm still on the fence about what I want to do. With this, I think it would be a pretty awesome to make like a dwarven style kingdom if people are still into that. So you come down and you're amongst, you know, mine shafts. There's mine shaft over here. There's a lush cave back over there. And then you come this way and, you know, I was like, I wonder what's over here. Let's just gather up all the metal. Let's go as far as we can. Well, we did. And I think the very first video, we got to like right over here. We got to right here and we ran out of torches. And so in our next live stream, I opened up this. I was like, what? There's another mine shaft? And this took us a little while because there's spider spawners over here. So we will be making these into farms. And then I was like, what in the world? This seems crazy. And then I got up here. Now, up here is where it gets even crazier. Look at this cave system. I can totally see like a dwarven kingdom being built in here. And it took about 2 episodes of torching up to get it to where it is now. We have not come back. We have not torched up anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, this place is crazy, and like, you know, the actual way that y'all see me coming, this is how I travel through this thing every single time. Because not only did we have 2, but here's our 3rd one. Yes, 3 of them naturally generated in this area. I believe some spots it actually goes down to bedrock. But how crazy is this? I mean, it took us literally two live streams to get enough torches. Let's try and get up here. See, like all this stuff still needs to be lit up. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Now we do have a startup down there. That's just to help us. Whenever we get bored, we're gonna come over here and we're just gonna start working on a dwarven kingdom. I don't know exactly how to build one. I don't. I'm thinking the color block palette is gonna be like stone, you know, a whole bunch of grays. But that's where I'm at with this thing. I know there hasn't been any real updates on this area. Just it took forever just to light up. And mind you, all this lighting up, oops, let's see, all this lighting up was done without an Electra, so I had to manually go through it, you know, place down all the torches and survive. Woo! Almost went down that side. Ouch. Yes, I've seen Lord of the Rings, but I didn't know how people would feel if I built something like that. That's why in Discord you'll see that, you know, I ask some of the people that follow me on Discord, you know, names for dwarven village, kingdom, and stuff like that, because the lore, what I want is like this dwarven kingdom had all these mine shafts to mine out all their ore and everything, and they were trading with these villagers up here. So that's kind of like the lore that I want. I don't know if I want to make it to where like they had a falling out or, whatnot happen. But I know so far I want them to where they were once helping each other out. And then once we figure out, the kind of builds and stuff here, we can make it like, these guys amassed so much wealth that they, didn't need to work anymore. And so by not working, they didn't have families. And little by little, they started dying out because they were so wealthy that they didn't think that they needed to continue to work. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't want it to sound weird or be weird. So we'll just grab up all these saplings. Let's go tackle a couple of these trees. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing like the Harry Potter base. Not just the base, not just not just a Hogwarts school, but I want to do like the Diagon Alley. I want to do the railway system. But I think in order to do something like that, I would definitely want to incorporate a portal. Like you run through and there's like a sign on the wall, but it's one of those, fake pictures, wink wink, where you can just run straight through and then you enter into a portal and then that teleports you to like Diagon Alley. And we can put that in the Nether. And then from Diagon Alley, you go down another way and then you enter through another portal and it takes you into the school in the overworld. But I don't know. I don't know if y'all would like to see something like that. But that's kind of like my idea of where I'd like to see some of the buildings go. But then again, I'm also the one that wants to take the end, defeat the end dragon every single time, and then build the Enterprise there. Make it into like a sci-fi type thing. I mean, we got a lot of plans. We got some time to get it done. We're still working on our starter farms, getting all those built up. So like I said, most of the beginning stuff, it's not going to be really that fun. It's not going to feel that fun until we can start actually creating. So once we get these farms done, and I'm sorry, it's only me, so it's going to take a little while to get these farms done and get them dialed in and get them looking beautiful the way we want to, but we'll get there. And I've said it once before, I really want to create something to where y'all can watch me play it and y'all can feel like, wow, this is home. All right. Whoa. We'll go and sleep through the night. Okay, where was that one tree? Oh, here we go. Do I have Silk Touch? Yeah, I do have Silk Touch. I was about to say, I need to put Silk Touch on it. And if you don't know what Star Trek is, I'm sorry. That was a show whenever I was young. You know, Captain Kirk, Spock. I think nowadays you would have to be like a real nerd to really understand what all that stuff was. Why am I farming wood? Um, the wood is gonna be for um storage boxes, which we're gonna need about 300 hoppers. So this is just, you know, brainstorming, you know, grinding out some of the stuff that we need. I know I could be making a wood farm, but those are just way too resource intensive. And I really don't have the villagers um to do something like that. Yeah, we can make more clerks, but that would mean we'd have to go to the inn, farm up more blaze rods and all that stuff, which we will probably do within the next couple episodes. We'll actually have to start our blaze rod farm. Uh, okay, there we go. Let's see, what do we have over here? Yeah. Y'all hear that ambient sound from the beaches now? Sounds so crazy. All right. Doom 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 doom. All right, let's go to our starter area. There we go. Come on, Buzz Plane, if you're out there, come on back home. Dum 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 dum. All right. Let's go over here. We'll see how many hoppers we can make up. We might just have to build what we can build and then just, yeah. Let's go on and empty out. We'll go down into our storage area, get our iron and stuff. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Mm, 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 mm. So what are y'all building in y'all's Minecraft worlds? Y'all got anything cool that y'all are working on? Okay. Let's see. We need to get over here. This is for future me to get through. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Oops. And we don't need that. Okay. Okay. That's all right. Almost 2.5 stacks. We'll put that up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll sit there and try out that game. Oops, did not mean to turn that into buttons, but oh, look, we made all of our hoppers. Well, probably pretty close to what we need. Let's see. Yeah. And we'll put that over there. We're gonna need, where is it? Come on, where's, okay, there's our rails. I knew we would find them. Let's see, redstone. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Here, we'll just take them all. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, buddy. How you doing, Hunter? Let me show you what you missed. Um, how have you been? Oh, I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome, man. Back to work today since it's Wednesdays, spend my 3 days off hanging with y'all. Um as you can see, there's something big over here. Oh my, that thing's ginormous. We'll go on and sleep. It's the 16 portal gold farm. So that's what we did. And I know we're supposed to be decorating, but we're still waiting for netherrack to go, so we might as well build up like a super smelter. Let me show you how it works. We do have mob sounds. Oh no, 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 no. Oh man, that sucks. All right, let's see. Okay. There we go. Yeah, water destroys a lot of stuff around here. Okay. Now let's turn it on. We'll turn on that one. We'll turn on that one. We'll get those guys dying. And let's turn on our main one. So here within a couple seconds, we'll start seeing them dropping on down. Now, just wait for it. They'll just come pouring in. Now this is with 3 trident killers, and it's still barely able to keep up with it. As you can see, it's not completely finished. We still need to do our block placement down here. But in yesterday's testings, we did see that within like 30 seconds, you can get like 35 levels. And of course, whenever you're high levels, you won't get them as fast. I think it's like 42 and below. You'll really just get the levels. This is the 16 portal gold farm. This is my own design. I built it on stream with everybody. So all those videos, they are on YouTube. If y'all want to check them out. But this thing, it cranks and cranks and cranks them. So we'll just stand down here, wait for this to go on and drain out. Like I said, it really does matter where you stand, because it seems like their pathfinding is getting better. I know it was broken for a little bit. Hey, go right on ahead. Go right on ahead. This farm, let me walk you through some of the details while we just turn this off. This farm alone, you're talking about maybe 20 stacks or so of obsidian is what you're gonna need. Let's go on and turn that off. This is, and I'll show you, as you can see, it's still going to keep on draining for a while. And we've done some testing, but not serious testing. This is a total of 16 portals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 20 blocks long and 20 blocks high. So this one is 20 blocks. This one's 20 blocks. And then this is your on and off stations. So you only need actually 3 of them. 3 of the observers. 1 facing one way, 2 facing another way, making sure that this block right here is being turned on, and then you put your dispenser with powdered snow in there. Then you bring, you know, your torches down. You can line and get everything all together nice and neat. You know, that one switch down there controls every single one of these. So as you can see, you know, we made them longer, and then I was like, you know, I thought we could make them smaller, and so I just tried, and you know, we were able to make them smaller. But this thing's just cranks. It just cranks. So now we're working on another part of this. And that's going to be like a super smelting room. Here's our furnace array. As you can see, that shouldn't have been back here. That might mean that there might be an issue with the system if the gold's finding its way through. We'll check it out though. Let's see. Yeah, see, we have stone in there. That stone shouldn't be in there. We still need to label a block filter, and that will fix a lot of the issues, but as you can see, I will be. It will be all tied into an autocrafter. Just like over here we have our iron farm. Our iron farm is going to be, we're going to be breaking that down to where it actually sorts out the flowers from the iron going into the crafter, making blocks. And what we will do is we will have one final storage area, so to say, in between the gold farm and the iron farm, where as you're AFKing the gold farm, you're collecting iron and doing all that. I know it sounds like a lot, but once we actually get this stuff going, it's going to be a breeze. It's going to be a breeze. Thinking this super smelter should be down here, where we will be. So that way when we AFK the gold farm, we can be smelting, you know, especially if you're AFKing like what I do. I don't do like a simple 15-20 minute AFK session. No, I do a 8 to 9 hour AFK session. If I'm going AFK, I'm going AFK and make sure that I get more than enough that I won't have to AFK for a little while. Yes, it's all on my YouTube. All that you have to do is go to live streams and you can watch those. Also, I've been trying to get into the habit of recording while I live stream, so that way I can make videos as well. Yeah, I'm real. Are you real? Okay. I think once we oh okay. Well, I want to make sure that you're real too. Um I want to make sure that we have more than enough room over here for all of this stuff. Like I said, we're going to go as far as we can with what we already have. Probably tonight, whenever I'm not live streaming, I will come through and just knock out a bunch of stuff, get a lot of stuff harvested. You know what? Can you let me own your Minecraft server? I don't know what you mean by that. Like I've told people in the past, probably here within the next month or so, I will be doing a actual world. Oh no, this is a private world. Unless I know you for like years and years, then no, it's not gonna happen. Sorry about that. I know that's not what you want to hear. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I don't just let anybody on it. No offense, just that's just not my play style. When will you host public server? Like I said, probably within like a month or two, it will be for it will be a members only. So yes, you will have to actually be a member to be able to play on it. I'm still trying to get all the details on that one, and I will definitely let everybody know when that comes available. Let's see. So might as well let this thing run, right? While we're down here. Oh well, if you actually scroll through the chat, you'll see like I get asked like 3 to 4 times to chat, can I join your world? And then they just leave. And it's like, I've sat there and I was like, well, why would I let you join my world if you're just gonna come in here, ask that, and just leave? I'm sorry, like there's this guy on Twitch. His name's Evanor. Evanor was my very first follower whenever I started doing YouTube and Twitch, and he was my very first follower. That's the only way and only reason why he got put on Castle Rock. And he was actually there for every single stream, and he didn't even ask. I was just like, dude, you want to come play? Let's play. Yeah, well, think about it like this, buddy. I'm here. I'm playing Minecraft. You start up a world. You start building. And it's like, we're playing Minecraft together. Okay. So this one's gonna be just a very simple auto smelter. Nothing fancy. But oh, all right, we got to empty out our inventory. Oh yeah, it's working now. Look at that. Level 85. Come on, can we get to 100? Come on. Will y'all give it to me? 93. Oh, so close. Let's see. We'll let this run. Bro made an OP farm. LOL. Yeah. This is not your standard farm. Let me sleep. As you can hear all the noise going around you. This is a 16 portal gold farm. Of course, this is Minecraft Bedrock. Let's look at all of our piglin. So yeah, let's come over here. We'll go on and empty our inventory. We'll toss that. All right. Now we'll probably catch some gold nuggets through here. As you can see, it's already starting to fill up on swords all the way over here. Oh dang, look at all this stuff. Oh man, and that's just from running this farm. Just running this farm this long? Gosh. I think this was like a 15-minute run time. Oh man. We're Wait, no. We actually need this on. Let's keep on killing them. Let's not overload the world. Oops. It's this one I wanted to turn off. All right, that will make all this stop. Thank you. Welcome to my channel. I'm FX Gamer. I love Minecraft. This is my second actual forever world. My first forever world. We are sitting at 26,000 days. All this is being done in survival. Okay, you know what? So yeah, definitely. I mean, if you want to start up a Minecraft world, whenever I go live, start playing it, even play whenever I'm not live. You can build the same stuff that I build. So right now we're doing an auto smelter. I think it might be best. Yeah. I think this is probably going to be one of the smallest auto smelters I've made in years. Normally we go 128 furnace array, but that's because, you know, whenever you have a forever world, you're building a lot, smelting a lot. All right. So definitely feel free to build with me on your own world. You know, we can all hang out. As you can still hear, it's still processing all the material. Um, it takes a little bit to process it. Let's see if we can catch any of it still processing. Not from here. 98. Come on, level 100. Yeah, we did it, level 100. Yeah, it should be done now. All right. Okay. So let's start designing it. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. I don't really use conventional ways of doing things. Okay. Well, I thought you were gonna go sleep earlier. It's okay, bud. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I can get you into playing Minecraft again. I know you're into TR now, but maybe I can actually get you back into Minecraft and have you build in a world right beside mine. I think that would be pretty cool. See what you can come up with. You know, feel free to build these farms and stuff. All right, let's see. But what are you doing, FX? Why are you digging out underneath them? Well, you dig out underneath them. Oops, I actually needed that last one in there. You dig out underneath them so that way you can put your hopper line underneath it. And all that will do is it will put every item into a chest. Yeah, we could have done it to where they lined up and just went into like one single chest, but it's okay. Yeah. Oh, trust me, I fully understand about getting late. Let's see. All right, good. All right, let's get us some cobblestone. All right. I think we can do something like this. Yeah, I think that will work. Should work out pretty nicely. Hmm. Okay. Now time to start building this. Do something like that, something like that. Hey, Roblox. There we go. Boom, boom. Now we want to go 1, 2, 3. We'll go on and just pick up all this iron. And let's set down a torch. Here, let's see. We will actually put this like that, because we're going to need a way for this upper track to run. Okay, now this one will be powered. And then we'll just take this around. Not like most things, this is going to be done by trial and error. Oh. All right, let's do this. We need some more chests. So even whenever this farm isn't actually turned on, you still get such a high amount of piglins there that it's insane. So as you can see, our swords made it all the way around over here because these are lit up. Yeah, that can get out of there. Okay, and let's sleep. All right, please, 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 do we have any more chests? One chest. There we go. Let's go on and just drop this stuff in. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think I have building materials right there. Nope. All right, let's go check down here. Nothing in there. We can craft up a few items. There's some more chests. Nice, 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 nice. All right, so let's come up here. We gotta craft 2 minecarts. We'll make them into minecarts with chest. So 1, 2, and then minecart with chest, minecart with chest. Boom, boom. I think, did I grab them? Yeah, there goes that. We'll grab that just in case. We'll throw those on there. can go over. This can go over to that one. Boom, boom. Try and make at least some sort of effort of keeping this nice and unclogged for y'all. So I think for the most part, most people want to just see the farm running. So we'll just go on and let this farm run in the background. We're probably going to screw some things up, but that's perfectly fine. Okay, let's see. We will. Actually, no. Well, okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit of lag. Not gonna lie. Sit there and say that there's not any lag. Okay. Hello. How are you doing? So you can see the items. We have a total of 3 dispensers on each pod, just to try and keep up with it. Yeah. I'm a builder. I, I don't know how much of this you've seen, but I am a builder. And like, see, items are still coming up. Oops. Out of lava. That's the only issue, is being out of fuel. Am I good at redstone? I would like to think that I am. This is a 16 portal gold farm. You'll probably never see one like this built on YouTube. This is my second forever world. My first one, we have 26,000. Yeah, 26,000 days. In our other one, we're just not playing it at the moment because of the build that we're doing for Guinness Book of World Records. It's just, it takes so long, and a lot of people don't want to see somebody making up rings to a maze. You've seen a few. Yeah, the only ones that I've seen are like 4, maybe 8 being the max. Actually, you know what we'll do? we'll take that. The there goes that. The, okay. Okay. That'll be fun. Okay. I appreciate it. I'm glad I'm on somebody's list. Hey. Yeah, hopefully we see you again. All right, let's go on and dig out this stuff. Okay, let's see. We'll put that torch up there. Let's go on and just get these in. Okay. Let's see. There we go. And then we will get rid of that one. That will work. All right. Let's make sure all these are empty. And who knows, we might do this a little bit differently later on when we actually have material. Oh, there we go. Dum 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 dum. Oh, there we go. We'll grab all this coal. All right, we're just hurrying up because I do have to go to work tonight. So, all right. Now, I believe that was all of them. This one. Okay, dude. All right. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. All right, let's get this one moving. Thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. we don't really go as fast as a lot of the other YouTubers. We know that. Um, for me, it's all about quality. I want to give y'all good quality. There's three, two, two. Okay, so it must have ran completely. Okay, let's go and kill y'all guys. Since y'all are building up. Now, by no means is this actually quote unquote fixed, but it will work for right now. For what we're wanting it as, it will work. We just really need a place to melt our items and smelt them fast. Okay. And my girlfriend's home. So like I said, we're going to be wrapping this up pretty shortly, so that way I can spend at least a little bit of time with my girlfriend. Let's empty out. We'll bring back our netherrack and we will put that in this smelting system and get that smelting up for the next episode. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming out here. Let's go grab this stuff up. So we are still trying to figure out this whole YouTube stuff. Have you heard of the game called Five Nights at Freddy's? I've heard of it. My son, when he was just a baby, he liked playing Five Nights at Freddy. It's just not my forte. I know people are like, what? You got like Five Nights at Freddy. No, I mean, it's just not for me. Okay, we'll take out all this. Doing good. How are you doing, Rico? Welcome, everybody. All right, we're gonna have to get rid of at least these torches because we're gonna need to bring some more coal with us. So once we'll do is we'll get over there. There goes that. Oh, there's the coal right here. Okay, that will be good enough. Don't doing fantastic. Yeah, I love Minecraft. I'm one of those what you would call a Minecraft nerd. I have to know why and how things work. That's why, you know, you'll see my farms, they're massive and they produce a lot. You know, if you're going AFK, you might as well get as much sun as possible while you're AFK, right? You know, you don't want to have to, you know, AFK at this farm for, you know, an hour, go AFK over here for another 4 hours, and vice versa. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We go at a different kind of pace than a lot of other YouTubers. We take our time. We make sure that things are done correctly. This is my own design 16 portal gold farm. So this is still under construction. First time watching. Thank you. That like I told them earlier on the stream, that's what I want. Is I want a place to where people can come in, relax. If they want to play Minecraft and watch, they can play Minecraft and watch. If they want to, come chat, they can add me on Discord. On Discord, I do get on there. All that I ask is no profanity, no talking about politics, sexuality, anything like that. But anything else is perfectly fine to talk about. Okay, look at that. Wait, wait, wait. We're not getting any fuel back there. Hold on, something's not. There we go. I would say we need to extend this out by another one. I would say. Yeah. I mean, main thing is, I just want people to be relaxed and just enjoy some Minecraft. There we go. Now that should actually start working. Come on, don't let me down. It might be actually out of it. I didn't think about that. Yeah, it's out of coal. How are you doing? Oh, you're still going. Okay. So we're out of coal. No issue. We'll take 2 out of here. We'll get that started. Yeah, what I did was here we will, because they expire weekly. So I'll just pop it into chat. Now that goes directly to my personal Discord. Feel free to join, talk, hang out, just have fun. That's all that matters, is as long as we're all having fun. Let's see what's going on with you. You don't have coal either. I hear somebody that just joined. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it just skips this one, so maybe we slow it down. I mean, it's okay if it skips it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to get this netherrack done in no time. Let's celebrate with killing some zombie-pied piglins in our 16 portal gold farm. No, we have not checked our storage. We don't know if it's full, overflowing, or whatnot. But we're just showing it off. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. While you're AFKing your gold farm, your iron farm, which our iron farm is just right over there, should be running. So you have this going, you have your iron farm going, you have your smelting area going. And you're doing all this all at once. I would say that this is like no brainer, that this is what you would want to do, especially in your industrial area. You don't want to. It's got a chunk loader for it, correct? Um, Actually, no. There's no chunk loaders on here. Um, the only thing that we do have, and I can try and find that here. We'll let these just keep on dying. Now we do have some extras on here. One's Foxy No Tails chunk borders, where you use like an armor stand and a flag, and it'll show you like the chunk borders. But these are not even chunk aligned; they're actually out of line. I never really understood what people were talking about. You know, oh, you got to chunk align everything and all this and that. I don't chunk align my farms, as you can see. You know, the only portal that will actually spawn one should be this portal. Now since it's turned off. Oh man, I'm so nervous. Oh yeah. I think I got enough gold here. There's our granite. That was as our placement block. So this is the gold farm. It's still under work, you know. It's gonna take a little while to get this 100%. No, it's never enough. It's never enough. Our next farm is probably going to be a bartering farm. We do show off the one that we currently have built in my other live stream. Well, in my other forever world, but not here. So let's take a look at what we've gotten accomplished today. We started working on the exterior of this building, but we still need netherrack and lots of it. Which tonight I will probably go back into the nether, mine out some more, so that way we can at least get all these done, get the walls up, secure the building, and then we can come through and we can just light this up so that way nothing else will spawn, and just keep on working on it. Now this wall, I don't know what I'm going to do with this wall, because this is just step one. Let's see. Let's go on ahead and fly, since we got another Electra. This is our lighthouse. This is our smelting factory, and what we're going to put beside it is going to be a creeper farm. So you will have your iron farm, you will have your gold farm, you will have a creeper farm right here. In between the gold farm and the creeper farm, we will have a bamboo farm, so that way we can have enough paper. All three of these, whenever they're done, you will be able to be at the gold farm and AFK your iron farm, your creeper farm, your bamboo farm, you know, all different kinds of farms in this area. You know, like I said, if you're gonna go AFK, you want to make it worth your while. You don't want to AFK just for one item. So without any further ado, I really do appreciate y'all coming out, giving this channel a try. I truly hope that y'all come back and enjoy a couple more episodes with us as we're growing, we're learning, we're loving Minecraft, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Still one of my favorite builds. Nothing like a library.